Hey guys, it's Riddles and Hijinks. This video is going to show off the Pops exchange that we started doing. It was actually taken from inspiration from the YouTube channel My Mind's Emporium. They started doing a Pop exchange as well because they weren't happy with Pop in a Box. So they've stopped with Pop in a Box and now doing a Pop subscription. And I kind of really like the idea, so I kind of borrowed that idea from them. So I don't take credit in the sort of originality of this at all. With this, we will buy one Pop each per month. I kind of bought her two Hijinks 2 this month to get her started because she's only just starting her Pop collection.
Yes.
But we buy each other one Pop per month of roughly equal value. We sort of discussed roughly how much the Pop is worth that we're buying. So one of us is not buying, imagine, a really cheap Pop and the other's buying a really expensive one. So it's fair. And then roughly about the same time each month, or when we get them both, we'll hand them over and sort of obviously have a new Pop each month. We made a wish list each on Pop in a Box, so we can look through the wish lists and see what we have and don't have. So it's a bit more fair instead of trying to come in and determine what's already in the collection. Means if we're out and about and we're like, oh, that looks really good, we can look on the collection and know exactly what each other want. So I got Hijinks.
Well, see, as you can see, I collect out of the box, so I'm not bothered if boxes come damaged.
Which has been very convenient for me.
Yes.
So the first one that I'd actually bought Hijinks was a little Rainbow Dash Pop because she thinks they're really, really adorable.
Yes, they are. I've watched the show a little bit, but I just find the Pops extremely adorable and nicely detailed and painted, especially Rainbow Dash. And this one seems to be very nicely painted.
There's a few little painting errors, only very, very minor, especially just on the hair. Some of the hair where it is actually bad is just underneath. The paint doesn't quite match up to the hair, but other than that, it's pretty perfect.
See, for me, and I've not got the greatest vision in general, I think they're fine, unless it's just got like a big blob of paint. But like I say, I don't keep the boxes. We keep them safe, but I don't put them in the boxes.
So this was the first one I got her.
And the next one is my ultimate favourite at the moment. He's a bit big. Is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
He doesn't actually stand up. The unit that we're on isn't exactly smooth.
He will lay down. I will lean him back.
He did sustain a bit of injury because he wobbled. We didn't realise. We had a painting down the side down here, and he was sitting up against Batman. And in the middle of the night, he decided to fall and caused himself to get a little bit of an injury.
So we're saying he's slightly charred.
I will try and remove it. I'll use a little bit of nail polish remover very gently. I'll try it on a tiny tester spot on his foot. So if it doesn't work properly, then you can't see the mark. But I will try a tiny tester on his foot. And if it does work fine, then we'll gently try and remove it because it is acrylic paint that's on his head.
But if not, I'm not terribly bothered. It is a little bit of a bummer that he's got a blemish, but if it can't be removed, I'm not going to cry over a Marshmallow Man.
Even though it is very cute.
Very, very cute. I want them all.
And the one that Hijinks got me, which I was so happy about.
And I was upset because of the box condition.
Yeah.
Well, I almost had a heart attack when it arrived in the mail, because most people who send pop vinyls will send it in a box or at least in a pop vinyl protector. This one was only wrapped in brown paper and the whole box was caved in.
Yeah, as you can see, some of the creases. I've actually ironed it out. And if you've never ironed a pop vinyl box, always be careful. What I did was open it completely out and flatten it. So obviously opening the top and the bottom, flattening it out, putting it on the iron, or if you don't have an ironing board, on a flat surface like this. And put a towel on top and put your iron to the lowest it goes. And when you're running it over, keep on moving the iron. Don't just hold it flat on it because the plastic on the actual box is a tiny plastic coating. It will melt. So if you keep moving it for maybe 2-3 seconds, take it off. Check it's not getting too hot, and if it is, just let it cool for a few moments. And always be careful if you're going over the plastic. The plastic is slightly heat proof, but again, be very careful. Only like a second at a time.
If that, literally hover.
Yeah.
Hover if you can.
So this is after ironing it. It was a lot worse. So you can still see the creases are in it. It won't take the creases out completely.
Oh, see, it's very similar to the other Doc Brown that Riddles has, which is this one, which was what I got in my Loot Crate.
Yes.
So this was the original one, and obviously this is the Loot Crate exclusive.
I really want some of all the Back to the Future ones, as they have a Marty McFly,
Yep,
and
that's the same one.
they have a Marty McFly on a hoverboard, which looks very nice.
That is also exclusive, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So Hijinks actually has mine for next month already here, because she thought it was coming from America,
Yes.
but actually arrived. So I have to sort of wait till her her pop in the box arrives, so I can sort of plan what to get her.
You know what? I could get you yours just now, or shall I just leave it?
We'll just leave it.
Just tease you there.
I also have a few other boxes on their way. So I've got on the way the Loot Crate. We're doing a sort of a special offer. They're doing themed boxes to get rid of all the overstock. So they did a Star Wars themed box, a Batman themed box, a gaming themed box, and I think it's just a general box. So I bought the Batman themed box, which included, I think it was 15 items of Batman stuff that they've done in the Loot Crates over the past few years, including the Joker Batman pop, which I've been looking for months.
And is now extremely difficult to try and find.
Yes, because they're either badly painted or the boxes have been damaged, or going at a ridiculous price. So I paid £35 altogether, and it comes with, like, I think it's either one t-shirt or two t-shirts, shoelaces, figures, there's a big wooden Joker figure, the pop vinyl, there's tons of stuff. I also have the Collector Deadpool box coming soon. It should be here either by the end of the month or the beginning of March, which I'm so excited for, because we've already booked to see the first showing in the UK of Deadpool.
So the midnight premiere, obviously since we're in the UK, the time difference between us and LA is 10 hours.
14 hours.
14 hours. My apologies.
Mhm.
So the midnight premiere in America is actually 10 in the morning for us. So that's not too bad. We get a nice little lie-in. So it's 10 a.m. premiere for us.
Which was super excited. We've got the tickets booked already. My Deadpool pop is coming with me. Riddles and our stepdad are both coming, and they're wearing their Deadpool
I
shirts.
have a Deadpool shirt. I also have a Deadpool logo necklace I actually got at Comic Con 2 years ago. I think we're bringing the little Deadpool mopies.
I will try and film while we're going in. And
If we're allowed.
I'll obviously try and film anything that I can get in of the cinema, of us getting ready, and maybe sitting down. Obviously, I can't film while inside the actual cinema showing, because obviously that's highly illegal, and I don't want to get my phone confiscated. But I'll go in. Obviously, I was going
Show
in.
our tickets, show us getting our tickets.
All our food, the displays, because ours usually has some pretty nice displays.
Maybe see a little bit of me IRL with my snacks.
Yes, given that we've never actually shown our faces on screen, you probably might see us actually,
Real life.
Yes, so apologies if we don't look the best or too
If we look
overexcited.
hideous.
Or too overexcited. So that's on its way. I'm so excited for the Collector box. As I've waited probably close to quite a few months. It's actually just after the Guardians of the Galaxy December box was announced that I've booked for the Collector for Deadpool. I really, really want the Legion of Collectors DC box that Funko do. It's very similar to Collector. Oh well, it's the exact same as Collector, but for DC. But it's only for US and Canada, which I think is a huge sort of flaw that they've done, because there's so many people on YouTube that I've seen that really want this box but are not willing to spend £100 on it on eBay to buy them.
That's about, what, $220?
Yeah, roughly, which I will not pay for that at all. I paid £25 for mine, which is maybe about $40, which is not bad at all. For me, I'm getting 2 exclusive pops and a ton of other exclusive Marvel Funko things. I only really want it for the pops. Most people who buy the Collector want them for the pops. There's one Collector pop, well, 2 I really want. One I'm desperate to get, which is Hulkbuster.
Oh, yes.
And I'm really not willing to spend £75 on Hulkbuster.
That's about $150?
Maybe about 130, roughly. Obviously, we don't have like figures written out of what
right, every...
of the conversion rates, and I also really want Ant-Man, unmasked Ant-Man with the teeny tiny 1-inch Funko Pop, which looks so cute. That one we probably collected out of the box, but the box kept. If I keep them out of the box, like my giant Thanos, I always keep the boxes in case I decide to actually box them up.
Listen, I actually don't keep the boxes, unless I know they are exclusive or I'm going to definitely be selling them. I don't keep the boxes because I'm evil like that.
But yeah, so we've got a few things on the way. We will also be making another video because Loot Crate did a gift sort of loot gifts over New Year.
It was their New Year mystery sale, as they call it.
So we'll make a video of that, of the
Our
pros of it and the
Our experience that's happened with it.
yeah. So we'll leave you here so we can go set up that and see you next time. Bye.